Hey YouTubers, I'm in the process here of putting orifices in this Kenmore uh, Nightmare that we bought. I guess it shouldn't be a bad deal. Got it for a pretty good price on Sears Deal of the Day. But anyway, to convert it to LP is quite a challenge because there's five different burners and every one has its own separate orifice, and the instruction manual is pretty bland. I'm having all kinds of fun. My main challenge now is trying to get this orifice in. You can see down in there's spaces, and if you drop that little devil, it's going to fall down inside there, and it's going to be a fishing expedition to get that out of there because it says they don't want you to take the top off. Well, they really don't want me to put these orifices in myself either, but I'm not going to pay some other person $300 to come out and say, yeah, I can do that. It'd probably take half an hour. Anyway, it's got pretty good directions, except nothing cross references for crap. 5 orifices. If you look at this crap, it might as well be written in Japanese because surface or there's nothing that is marked. You got to kind of figure it out yourself and get the next closest orifice in millimeters. So I wrote myself a chart because, like, the actual size of the smallest BTU burner is 5,000 BTUs, and the orifice you take out of there in natural gas size is 107 millimeters, and you got to go to 66 millimeters. It does not tell you that in the conversion chart that comes with the orifices. So it's been a real interesting project. I just kind of had to cipher everything out here. Bunch of scribbling, but anyway, you just got to go to the next, and they don't tell you which burner is what size. You just got to kind of figure it out. So the 107 millimeter smallest burner has to be converted to 66 millimeters LP, and the 220 millimeter silver natural gas has to be converted to like 118.118 millimeters. It's just a conversion thing. Took a while to figure it out, but don't go by the directions. It just is mind-boggling. It's not explained very well. You kind of got to figure this thing out for yourself. And then they want you to put this orifice in that hole with a nut runner, and like I said, if you drop it down in there, it's going to be a real fishing party. So what I did, and this works pretty fair, sorry about that fellas, works pretty good. You take a little piece of fishing line like this, and I set my orifice here and put the edge of the fishing line. This is hard to do on hold the camera at the same time, but I put a piece of fishing line just over the edge because these are little brass dealies. They're not magnetic. You can't use a magnetic nut runner. And then I put, like, just so half the fishing line sticks out, and slip this little socket here, which if you had a 7 millimeter nut runner would do the same thing, and just kind of push it on there. Then when you get it started, you can turn it on, get a couple of threads on there, and pop it off, pull a fishing line out, and you can, that way it won't drop into the deadly abyss. Just some hints, because you got to get these things in there without dropping them down on the side and then figuring out how to get them back. I can't imagine that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm only halfway through this project, so I could be doing that yet. Just thought I'd give you some helpful hints out there. Because I looked for somebody else that did this, and I don't think anybody else is brave enough. At least nobody I ran across. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Hope this helped somebody. It would have helped me a lot.